Well, welcome, my friends. This is Eli Gonzalez. I just wanted to take a time for this power lunch that I'm about to have over here at Connor's. You can see the name there. It's an awesome steakhouse. They just happen to have really good lunches from $8, $9, $10, and I love going here because you really get the feel of the place and really nice service and just awesome meals. You know, for the fraction of what it would cost. And you probably, if you come here at night, you probably have to take out a mortgage just to be able to eat. So, so it's awesome to be able to do it during the day. But it also gave me a time just right before going over to just across the street over here, that building back there. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. That building right back there. That's actually LA Fitness Center, where I belong. I'm going to be going there in a little bit too. So I don't have a lot of time today to be able to go over some things, but you know, we're doing this power lunches, and I wanted to share with you guys some of the things that might be holding you back from your business. You know, and actually the shiny ball syndrome. You know, it happens to me a lot. You know, so I thought I might share some of the things that I do to be able to stay away from the things that are actually not income producing. And it's not so much that you can't do those things, 'cause I love doing a lot of things. It's just actually setting time aside for your business. And when you set that time aside, you know, whether it's 1 or 2 hours a day, whatever you're doing, 4 hours a day, whatever you're doing, you know, that's the only thing that you do at that time period. No matter who calls you, no matter, you know, something else catches your attention, just be doing those things. You know, one of the things that used to throw me off, you know, I would get a lot of emails and things like that, or even Facebook, having Facebook on, you hear a beep, you know, ding or whatever it does in the background when somebody that you know left a message. It catches your attention, and you might be in the middle of something, and you decide to go over there and click on it, and all of a sudden you're doing, you know, you're actually following whatever that mindset set you through, and then you start thinking about that, and then you look at somebody else's information on Facebook, or maybe it's just an email. And one of the things that helped me, you know, keep on task basically, is to be able to actually turn off the window for, you know, or my phone from Facebook. Turn off my phone, put it on vibrate maybe, so I can know who called me later, but I don't have to answer it right there. And at the same time, you know, turn off your emails. Because what happens is, anytime that you get a little distraction like that, it takes you a lot longer to go back to the mindset that you had before. So whatever you're doing, it takes you twice as long, or sometimes more, or sometimes never gets done because of that. So I want to make sure that you understand that. There you are. See, I didn't fall. The phone did. So I'm okay. Going back. You know, that's a distraction right there, right? But I want to stay focused, and want to stay, you know, talking to you guys. Basically, the idea is that, you know, there's a lot of things that can take you away from it. One of the things that actually took me away from time to be able to do my business, not just the time that I had set aside, but actually sometimes you set time aside and you start, you know, learning new things. And while learning new things could be a income producing activity, it's not if it's not the time that you set aside for it. In other words, you know, if there's a book that you want to be reading about personal development, and you're going to talk about it on a video, or talk about it on your blog, or somehow talk to your list about it, even live or whatever on a hangout, that would be income producing activity. But if you're doing it at a time that you've already set aside for blogging, or maybe another time that you set aside for looking for a place to market, then it's not so much income producing, because you're actually going into your time that you said you were going to use for something else in your business. So that's one of the things that I try to mention to people, is that another way to actually get your business going is to actually set time aside, you know, 1 hour for this, or 30 minutes for that, or 2 hours for this. And I like to do my business in 2-hour chunks. Yeah, I could actually turn off the phone, turn off the, you know, or put it on vibrate, put it in a different room, you know, not worry about emails, not worry about what's going on Facebook for 2 hours, and the world's not going to end. I know the world's not going to end. And if something is really, really that important, that bad, somebody will get a hold of me one way or the other. So for 2 hours, I can actually shut everything off and work for 2 hours straight. You'll get a lot more done if you do that than anything else that you might be doing, or letting other things get in the way. You're also, one other thing that I tell people, you know, it's like, get off everybody's email list. You know, instead of having a bunch of different emails that you're getting from all these different gurus, or semi-gurus, or wannabe gurus, just follow 2 or 3 good people that you know that you're going to be able to get something good out of them every time that you read from them, and get rid of everybody else. All that distraction takes away from your time of actually doing your business. And if you're down to 1 or 2 hours a day, you don't have time to be going over all that stuff. You have to really use your time wisely. Get rid of those emails so that they don't distract you. And, you know, center on the stuff that you learn here. I mean, if you have the 15K formula, you know all the details of what you have to do. Just go ahead and start doing those and get all these other things set aside. Because if you start, you know, to use your time up on other things like that, you're going to go off on tangents, and you're not going to be able to actually do the business the way that you want it to. Even your ideas that are going to come to your business are not going to be as good as if you're just concentrating on the things that you're learning. And, you know, like we always say, you know, learn, do, teach. So if you're doing all 3 at the same time, you just won't have time to be doing all the other things. So hopefully those ideas will help you out in your business. I'm going to go ahead and go have some lunch. You're going to see some of the pictures there. You know, unless you've seen it on my Facebook. I might have already put it on my Facebook by the time you see the video. But I'd love to come to you guys. You know, I don't have Ray with me today, but, you know, another time. Every single day we're going to just be doing these no matter what, hopefully to be able to bring something to your day and that you can actually use in your business and get it going the right way, or maybe just tweak it so that you can actually get more out of it. It's been a pleasure today. I appreciate every one of you guys, and I'll see you on the other side. Bon appetit. Bye-bye.